stories like this. Like, where the fuck is the money, bro? I knew things were bad, but I cannot believe the extent to which they took advantage of everybody. Stealing $500,000 from a charity and from Iron Mouse of all people it goes beyond cartoonishly evil. It's just sickening. She's the one that put Vshojo on the map, and she was instrumental in so much of its success, and her story has inspired countless people. So for them to fuck her of all people over like that is like, what the fuck were they thinking?
Vshojo or Vshojo. I still don't actually know how they pronounce it, but I think I'm gonna go for Vshojo. Vshojo. Oh no. I'm gonna go for Vshojo. Vshojo sounds easier to pronounce though. I gotta make an executive decision, and I have no idea which one's right. Vshojo was a massive development in the VTuber scene. All right, coming in from the future here, that was a bad executive decision. But honestly, it doesn't really matter because the company doesn't really exist anymore. So enjoy me mispronouncing the name for the rest of the video, as it was the first major VTuber agency based entirely in North America. Up until then, most of the big agencies were Japanese companies. Vshojo positioned itself as being different and modest, as on their website, they call themselves a talent-first agency. With that statement, they gave the impression they would at least listen to their talent's feedback, work hard to help them achieve their dreams, and their biggest selling point being, you know, letting the creators keep their intellectual property. That's huge in the world of VTubers because a lot of agencies actually own the character designs that can basically be taken away from them when they leave. This was not the case with Vshojo. And what also kind of differentiated them a little bit is they provided resources like better models, merchandising opportunities, sponsorship deals, and all sorts of stuff that managing agencies normally don't do, while letting the creators maintain more control than they would with traditional agencies. And while, hey, that sounded great on paper, and for a while, it seemed to work. Vshojo attracted some of the biggest names in the Western VTuber scene, and Iron Mouse continued to grow her audience alongside of them. But as we know, that might have just been smoke and mirrors because that didn't end well. Because on July 21st, 2025, Iron Mouse dropped a bombshell. She uploaded a video to YouTube titled, "Why I Left Vshojo." And within hours, it was blown up. As of recording this, it's already surpassed 1.2 million views, which tells you how significant this is not only for the VTuber scene, but also for the internet as a whole. Because this video starts off pretty straightforward. She's leaving the agency, but then she gets into the why. And that's where things get a little bit wild, because according to Iron Mouse, she recently found out for the past couple of months that she's been misled by Vshojo about her finances. And here she claims that based on the information that she currently has, she believes she's owed a significant amount of funds that have not been paid out to her. But the most important thing for her, however, is the fact that the charity that she loves and promotes, the Immune Deficiency Foundation, is owed $500,000, as she explains here.
And most importantly, the thing that hurts me the most is that the Immune Deficiency Foundation, which is the most important charity to me, and also the reason why I'm here today, is owed over $500,000.
Very not good. And since then, many VTubers have announced why they've actually left, things they want to say but can't say, and a lot of other people have weighed in. On this whole drama, and we're going to talk about it. First up is Shibuya Kaho. This person moved from a noted VTuber company, which, by the way, this post has been confirmed to be a Vshojo staff. A Vshojo staff member. This has been confirmed to be a Vshojo staff member. Bragging about his new income. He thrusted me a few of his new business cards to give to my good context. I found the action obnoxiously rude, but maybe he was too young and friendly to know better. Then the motherfucker wanted to meet up for the tax advice. Because I'm a native in Japan and I hired an accountant, I was asked to have dinner in his area, which was quite far from me, splitting the bill. That day I got convinced I didn't like the guy. Yet, because I love the talents he worked with, I was only secretly hoping he would lose his job one day. Recently, I heard from another creator that he was showing photos of VTubers' real selves while revealing their personal info like a marital statue. Yes, guys, we have official Vshojo staff leaking one's likeness and leaking their marital status to complete fucking strangers. So Vshojo's own employees were doxing their very own clients. Yes, guys, welcome to Vshojo, the worst company that everybody who's been telling you that it's great had no idea what they're talking about, and welcome to the internet, where those who have no idea what the fuck they're talking about are pushed into the algorithm, and everybody telling you the truth is being told that, well, this guy's a piece of shit, so why would you listen to what he says? Yes, the reason why they don't want you to listen to us is because they are afraid of us. I have been warning everybody about this shit for years, and I can't wait to see Nuxtaku's video following up on this.
Have a statement from the CEO, which just
Who does
blatantly
this?
confesses to it and shows not just that fraud, but also wild mismanagement of company funds for a significant period of time. Of
That's
course,
right.
I'm Andrew Esquire. This is a legal mindset where we teach you to be your own judge. And this is a fast facts premiere giving you the short, quick summary version of what's going on today. Now, they are in, Vshojo is in massive hot water. And I told you guys days ago.
They're not in hot water, bro. They're already cooked. They boiled alive. They're done. They were in hot water.
That this was going to lead to insolvency. This was going to lead down the road to bankruptcy.
Everybody
and
could
we have
see
today
that. I said the same thing.
a confirmation, and I was entirely right.
Yeah.
They are going to go absolutely bank, right? It's done. They're in the red. They've got mass amounts of debt. They're not profitable. They weren't profitable even with everybody there. There's no way to get back to profitability. They are done. And this has more severe consequences than just losing your Twitch emojis, which happened today on
They
Twitch.
took away
The
his
gun
emote,
run-
bro. Twitch took away this guy's emote. That's bad. That's how serious this is, guys.
Global emote is gone, but they have
It's
a lot
real bad.
bigger problems than losing cute emotes. So we're going to look at the statement by the gun run and why this statement is absolutely insane, why it's a confession, and also why it doesn't get anybody out of personal liability, why they're still going to be held liable regardless of this statement. This statement doesn't move the yard line, doesn't shift anything really that far because this statement is only a confession and does not remove any liability of him as
He'll wipe
CEO.
his tears with $100 bills. No, he's not. You think he made a bunch of money out of this? No, he didn't.
Or even personal liability, which is very, very clear in this when you look at the factual
Thank you for the
situation.
raid,
So let's
Donut.
read
Thank
through
you.
the statement very, very carefully, and then I'm going to analyze it after we go through it. So here's a statement from Vshojo. This is on their X account, so you can go over and read that yourself. And you know, this is obviously unedited, etc. So I'm going to read this. Vshojo has failed, and I've mismanaged the company into the situation you're all witnessing. So today I am sharing the difficult news that Vshojo is shutting down. And I take full responsibility for the decisions that led us to this point. I've been doing everything I can to fundraise. Now, I'm going to pause there with fundraise. When he says fundraise, a lot of people may think that's a bake sale. Or this is some sort of selling cookies or whatever else. No,
this is venture
begging
capitalist
for money.
Yeah.
He's talking about loans.
Yes.
So fundraising, he is talking about loans.
Selling
He's
equity.
talking about trying to borrow to keep the company going. Let's be very clear about that. So, and right this ship these past few months. I'm going to stop there as well. Months? No. This thing has been having a problem for over a year. This is a thing that is, they've been in financial hot waters for a very long time. This is not something that happened yesterday. It's not something that happened last month. This has been going on for a significant period of time. But despite my efforts, we're in a worse position. And those I care about now are paying the price. Over the past few years, we raised around 11...
I love how he tries to talk about how he cares about them, you know? He cares about them so much.
$1 million to pursue a bold,
After he just scammed
talent-first
them.
approach in VTubing.
And then privately tried to bully them into not playing a video game and then accept a harassment campaign against them because for some reason it's more important to look good to Twitter freaks than to protect your talent.